So the first one we're going to do here, we're going to work internal and external rotation from our hand position down by our hip. The key here is we want to make sure that we're establishing and maintaining a 90-degree angle in our elbow. And something that we can do to help this is either keep our hand tucked here, we can roll up a small like hand towel and put that in here just to keep the elbow free from the body, because that elbow is going to have to move around a little bit to stay free, and if we tuck it in here, we're a little too locked. So I like to put my hand right underneath my armpit, that way I have a little clearance here in my elbow, and all we're working is with a little bit of tension already in the band, and we're just working straight across into our chest. Slow and under control, and we don't need to have this band come into past neutral here. Keep it in the neutral position, working in, and working back. Slow and under control, 10 to 15 reps each. This will be the same concept, okay? Maintain that 90-degree angle in our elbow here, and now we're working across our body. Coming to that neutral position again, we don't really have to worry about over cranking it here. Really worry about just getting it here. Slow and under control, making sure your eyes are down so you can see what you're doing, okay? Next one, we're gonna work internal, external rotation again, but this time it's gonna be coming up in our arm slot position, so we're gonna be on one knee, front foot strike leg is gonna be out in front for us. And we're gonna start again, maintaining that 90-degree angle in our elbow, and now we also want a 90-degree angle in our armpit here. When we're coming here, we're coming again straight to neutral up top, and back down under control. Up to neutral, back down under control. What we also have to make sure when we're doing this is when we're coming up, this elbow is staying in position. We don't want this elbow to come back and then work into here, okay? We're just right here, getting our external rotation. And now we're going with our internal rotation here. All right, working 90, 90, straight down, back up to neutral. Again, we don't want this to lay back. We want to just come here to neutral up top, coming down. Again, we want to be looking at our elbow here so that it's not dropping, it's not raising during any of these movements. Keeping it nice and sturdy. Just internally rotating this arm. Should be feeling it in the lat a little bit. Feel the front of the shoulder a little bit, maybe in the back of the shoulder too. Next, we're just gonna do some flies. Just working straight across our chest. Again, the emphasis here is to get ourselves into a neutral position. We don't want to try to over crank it and get our arms behind us because we're putting our shoulder in an impingement position that's unneeded. Slow and under control, all these movements, we want to be breathing and staying under control. Same concept now. Now we're just coming together for the fly. All right, making sure we have a good base here. You might want to have one foot in front of the other, just kind of have your weight leaning forward a little bit. And then we're just flying into the middle. Slow, under control, back to neutral. We want those arms straight across our side, even with our chest. Again, we don't want them to come back because then we're pinching our shoulders in a position that's unneeded. Keep it at neutral. Work to center, back to neutral, slow and under control. Next we're gonna work a little bit of our body being in more of a pitcher's position at the finish here. So we're gonna be working in the foot strike. Back foot's already popped, open our hips all the way up. Okay, now we're just gonna work coming down here, the start position, our glove, finishing into our chest, and we're just gonna work back here, here to external. Internal, out, down. Boom, boom, boom. All right, and once you get the feel for that, we can make it all one motion. Okay, but the key here is making sure it's in stages. It's scapula, external, internal, release the scapula. All right, once you get comfortable with it, then we can make it all one movement.